Shelter for the homeless is part of what it means to be a just society. And today, when we know that it is dangerous to be out on the streets, we have to have housing now, and there are empty houses.
We don't own the land. We belong to Mother Earth.
This house is run by the Caltrans that we put our tax dollars into, owns the place. This is our house. They have reclaimed our house. We're here today. We are protesting in a very demonstrative way that we're going to take the house because it's our house.
That's right.
Whose house? Our house. Whose house? Our house. Watch it, there'll be other homes that will be taken up because we need people to be housed now.
That's right.
There's a recognition of our interdependence that requires of this moment that we direct a statewide order for people to stay at home. That directive goes into force and effect this evening, and we are confident that the people of the state of California will abide by it.
Although the government urges us to self-quarantine, a lot of us are unable to do this. There's no housing available for us. I have two daughters, a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. We have been living in different friends' houses and family houses through like a year and a half. The rents were really high. They were over $2,000 for a 2-bedroom, and even a 1-bedroom sometimes was $2,000, and it was really just not affordable for me. We all work in some ways and get paid, but we're unable to pay rent. I was worried about legal issues, and I'm actually still worried about legal issues.
I can't help to think of the risks and to wonder when they're gonna come and talk to us, when they're gonna come in and try and evict us, if and when they do so.
What you guys doing?
And then I thought, well, DCFS has come after me for living in the space that I already live in.
Thank you very much.
We have been living in a single. It's one room for living space, dining space, homework space, playing space. We're constantly shoulder to shoulder, and I feel like whether it's them or whether it's other people telling me like, oh, you need to have them in a bigger space. It's crucial for their development, both physical and mental.
Yay, clean clothes.
This is the right thing to do.
It is actually the reclaimers that are the main drivers of this. They are leading, and we are supporting their leadership in this.
House keys, not handcuffs!
The reclaimers are the unhoused folks that decided that they would not spend another night unsheltered in this era of coronavirus. So this was taking the notion of housing as a human right and putting it into practice. And then as the campaign has started, it's been a swath of us like housing organizers and advocates from all over.
Right now, the coronavirus has laid bare what we have known for a long time, but many people in society have rejected. And what that is that we need to fundamentally reimagine our society. We cannot have vacant, publicly owned houses without people living in them when 60,000 people are on the street.
The volunteers that have continued to support the reclaimers, they're gardeners, they're folks that are handy folks, they're señoras that come and help clean the homes. It's just everything you could think of that is necessary for a human being to make a home a home.
Yeah,
No le platicaste a la muchacha lo que hicimos para el cortinero.
So we haven't gotten a curtain rod yet, but in the meantime, she wanted us to put up the curtains to see if they fit. So for now, it's Hose that's holding up the curtains.
During the day, we have approximately 50 officers out there. There is a concern from the residents who are there, who have already been there for some time, of security issues for their safety and for their loved ones. The crowds that have been there have been very small. They have been very peaceful. We are simply there to make sure that there's order and that the vacant homes that are remaining are not being broken into.
Desde 2005 vivo en un van, o sea, ya son como 14 años. Y es porque, bueno, las rentas han subido y el salario no sube. Entonces llega el punto en que ya no puede uno pagar la renta. Hemos salido a hablar con los vecinos y los vecinos nos apoyan. Y la razón que nos apoyan es porque ellos han estado sufriendo también el aumento de la renta. Unos gentes muy negativas nos decían, es un crimen ir a ocupar una casa vacía. Y el crimen es subirle la renta a todas las personas, subirle la renta sin lástima. Lo que sé es que pertenecen al estado de California, o sea, pertenecen a nosotros. Nosotros lo hemos pagado con nuestros impuestos. Todos esos 34 años que yo trabajé, toda esa riqueza que yo ayudé a crear, ¿en dónde está? Si no puedo ni pagar la renta. Entonces, esto nos pertenece, hemos trabajado por ello.
My children here being in this home, I've seen them be the happiest in a long time. They feel safe, they're able to garden and play and be free. I feel for me to actually feel comfortable and fully settled in this home, I need a response from the government to work out a deal with me on how I may be able to pay rent at an actual affordable rate, because affordable housing in California, it's not affordable. It's not affordable for working people. The governor needs to do that, provide affordable housing for not only for myself, but for all these vacant homes.